Senate will come to order. Mr. Schaffler, please call the roll.
Senators Amabile, Baisley, Ball, Benavidez, Bridges, Wright, Carson, Catlin, Cutter, Danielson, Doherty,
Here.
Exum, Frizzell, Gonzalez, Hendrickson, Judah, Kip,
Madam Pro Tem. Kip.
Kirkmeyer, Colker, Lindstedt, Liston, Marchman, Mullica, Pelton B, Peltonar, Rich, Roberts, Rodriguez, Simpson, Snyder, Sullivan, Wallace, Weissman, Zamora Wilson. Mr. President.
Let's do this. The morning roll call is 35 present, 0 absent, 0 excused. We have a quorum. Majority Leader Rodriguez.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that we suspend Senate Rule 1B to allow someone other than the senator to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
You've heard the motion. This requires a 2/3 vote. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Senate Rule 1B will be suspended to allow someone other than a senator to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Members, this morning we have a very special guest to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Elmer, a resident of Denver County, has lived in Colorado since moving here when he was a kid. He has worked at Taco Bell for 20 years and attends, nobody asked which one for discounts, and attends church every Sunday at Luma Bible Church. Elmer is a huge fan of anything cowboy themed and likes to wear Western themed clothes and boots. Elmer loves listening to 50s, 60s, and 70s music and loves to sing even more. Thank you, Elmer, and we will ask you to come up for the pledge.
Okay. Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's give it up for him. Good job, brother. Thank you. Approval of the journal. Senator Pelton B.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that the Senate Journal of March 2nd, 2026 be approved as corrected by the Secretary.
You've heard the motion. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Wow. It's very convincing, but the ayes have it, and the Senate will proceed out of order. The ayes have it, and the motion is adopted. No division. Senate Services.
Correctly engrossed Senate Bill 21, 26, 50, 51, 59, 61, and 110. Senate Resolution 3, correctly re-engrossed Senate Bill 43 and 53. Correctly revised House Joint Resolution 1019, correctly re-revised House Bill 1035 and 1064.
Committee reports.
Committee on Judiciary, after consideration on the merits, committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 95 be amended as follows, and is so amended be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation and with a recommendation that it be placed on the consent calendar. After consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. House Bill 1020 be referred to the committee of the whole with favorable recommendation and with the recommendation that it be placed on the consent calendar. Mr. President, the Committee on Transportation and Energy has had under consideration and had a hearing on the following appointments and recommends that the appointments be placed on the consent calendar and confirmed. Members of the Colorado Aeronautical Board for terms expiring December 19, 2028. Leslie Summey of Denver, Colorado, to serve as a representative of the local government that operates airports on the Eastern Slope, reappointed. Brianna Lehman of Lafayette, Colorado, to serve as a resident of a community affected by general aviation airport traffic or traffic at a commercial airport at which there is significant general aviation activity, reappointed. Mr. President, the Committee on Transportation and Energy has had under consideration and had a hearing on the following appointments and recommends that the appointments be placed on the consent calendar and confirmed. Members of the Colorado Aeronautical Board for a term expiring December 19, 2028, Gigi Dennis of Monte Vista, Colorado, to serve as a representative of local government that operates airports on the Western Slope, appointed. Mr. President, the Committee on Education has had under consideration and had a hearing on the following appointments and recommends that the appointments be confirmed. Member of the Board of Trustees of the Colorado School of Mines, effective January 1st, 2026, for a term expiring December 31st, 2029, Stephen Fenberg of Boulder, Colorado, to serve as a non-alumnus of the school, appointed. Mr. President, the Committee on Education has had under consideration and had a hearing on the following appointments and recommends that the appointments be placed on the consent calendar and confirmed. Members of the Board of Trustees for the Colorado School of Mines for a term expiring December 31st, 2028, Wendy Lay of Boulder, Colorado, to serve as a non-alumnus of the school occasioned by the passing of Judith Steinberg of Aspen, Colorado, appointed. Effective January 1st, 2026, for a term expiring December 31st, 2029, David Lawler of Denver, Colorado, to serve as an alumnus of the school, reappointed. Committee on Education, after consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 78 be amended as follows, and is so amended be referred to the Committee on Appropriations with a favorable recommendation.
Message from the House.
The House is adopted and returns herewith Senate Joint Resolution 14. The House is passed on third reading and transmitted to the Reviser of Statutes, House Bill 1051. The House is passed on third reading and transmitted to the Reviser of Statutes, House Bill 1011, House Bill 1058, and House Bill 1098, amended as printed in House Journal February 26, 2026. The House is passed on third reading and transmitted to the Reviser of Statutes, House Bill 1144, and House Bill 1133, amended as printed in House Journal February 27, 2026.
Message from the Reviser.
We herewith transmit without comment House Bill 1051 without comment as amended, House Bill 1011, 1058, 1098, 1133, and 1144.
Majority Leader Rodriguez.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that the Senate proceed out of order for a moment of personal privilege.
You've heard the motion. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The Senate will proceed out of order for moments of personal privilege. Senator Pelton R.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move for I'd like to have a moment of personal privilege.
Granted.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have a resolution that I would like to have portions of it read at length, please.
Is this for moments of personal privilege or for resolution?
This was for resolution. Then I don't know what I'm doing up here.
All right. Another moment of personal privilege from Senator Amabile. Ah. Yeah.
You go first. Or do you want?
And now, again, Senator Pelton R.
Thank you, Mr. President. I guess I need to read the rule book.
It's okay.
Mr. President, I ask for a moment of personal privilege.
Granted twice.
I don't have the script.
Okay.
Today, we recognize people with intellectual and developmental disabilities and the community of the family members, researchers, advocates, educators, providers, case managers, and advocacy groups who work together to ensure that they have the supports they need to be included and live meaningful lives in their communities. People with IDD are defined by their strengths, abilities, and inherent value, not by their disabilities. With the appropriate resources, services, and personalized supports, they can and do make decisions about their own lives and meaningfully contribute to their communities, just like people without disabilities. Thanks to the work of the IDD community and state policymakers, we have made significant progress towards ensuring that everyone with IDD has access to the supports they need to reach their full potential. However, despite this progress, many still experience barriers to integration, employment, healthcare, education, housing, and other aspects of community life that we take for granted.
Senator Amabile.
Thank you, Mr. President. I ask for a moment of personal privilege.
Granted.
Thank you. So this year is a really tough year for people with IDD, people who have all kinds of disabilities, because we are in a very tough budget year. And we have some people from the IDD community here with us today on the floor. I don't know where they are, but I think there are a couple of people here. And I hope you all will take a minute to recognize them and to say hello to them. It's hard when you have a significant disability to come down to the Capitol, and yet we see them here all the time because they're absolutely demanding that they get the resources they need to live a full life. And as I've come to see from my work on the Joint Budget Committee, we are going to be impacting people's lives in a pretty significant way. My aide and also my son met with some of the families. And, you know, he's not a super empathic guy, but he cried the entire way home in the car because these families really touched him. And they also do that for me, and I know for the other members of the Joint Budget Committee, and I know for all of you. So we're going to have to all work together to do everything we can to make sure that people with disabilities are fully able to participate in life and that we give them all of the respect that they need and want and deserve. So thank you.
Senator Peltonar.
Thank you, Mr. President. I got to know this population of people really at a very young age. I had an aunt that worked at Ridge Home, and then as a county commissioner, I served on the Eastern Colorado Community Center Board up in Sterling. These are very special people. A lot of them in the Sterling area, they work in their community. They do good things up there. So this is a population that needs our help. That's one of the things that we need to do. So I appreciate being on this tribute with the good senator from Boulder.
Very good. Thank you both. Further moments of personal privilege. Seeing none, consideration of resolutions. Mr. Schaffler, please read the title of HJR 1018. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. Surprise. I move that the Senate proceed out of order for consideration of resolutions.
The motion is to proceed out of order for consideration of resolutions. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it, and that motion's adopted. We'll proceed out of order. Now, consideration of resolutions. Mr. Schaffler, please read the title of HJR 1018.
House Joint Resolution 1018 by Representative Richardson and Basnaker and Senator Peltonar concerning the designation of State Highway 86 through Elbert County as the Plains to Pines Scenic Corridor.
Senator Peltonar.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would move this resolution and ask that the clerk read it at length.
Mr. Schaffler, please
Read portions at length.
Please read portions of HJR 1018 at length.
Whereas featuring an average altitude of just under 6,000 feet, several hundred feet higher than that of the Mile High City, State Highway 86 through Elbert County offers Colorado residents, workers, westbound travelers, and tourists unrivaled views of the east-facing Rocky Mountains range, including the magnificent Sangre de Cristo subrange in southern Colorado, the iconic Pikes Peak, elevation 14,115 feet, on which Catherine Lee Bates composed the lyrics to America the Beautiful, Mount Blue Sky, elevation 14,268 feet, which straddles the Arapahoe and Pike National Forests, and Longs Peak, elevation 14,259 feet, located prominently in the Rocky Mountain National Park wilderness of northern Colorado. And whereas the spectacular views of the Rocky Mountain Front Range from State Highway 86 through Colorado's eastern plains in all their rural pastoral splendor are worthy of state recognition, And whereas State Highway 86 is the scenic High Plains thoroughfare between the town of Lyman on the east and the town of Castle Rock on the west, with approximately 61 miles lying within Elbert County. And whereas State Highway 86 is the functional main street through Elbert County's largest municipality, the town of Elizabeth, which is also recognized as an official Department of Local Affairs, DOLA, Colorado Main Street community. And whereas Elizabeth is home to over 3,000 people, multiple rustic, treasure-laden antique shops, the iconic Rambler Ranch, and the lovely carriage shop's tea room located in a historic livery stable that serves as a cherished regional destination, a pastoral gathering place where women and their daughters, grandchildren, and out-of-town guests gather. And whereas for the over 700 residents of the historic town of Kiowa, another DOLA Colorado Main Street community, State Highway 86 also serves as the functional Main Street. And whereas Kiowa is the official seat of Elbert County government and home of the Elbert County Historical Society and Museum, which occupies the historic Kiowa High School building built in 1921. And whereas the Elbert County Historical Society and Museum's spring 2018 issue of the Smoky Hill Express newsletter features a cover story summarizing the history of the Smoky Hill Trail and evolution of transportation in Elbert County, including the development of State Highway 86. And whereas State Highway 86 is the primary access route for various tourist attractions in the Elbert County region, including abundant outdoor recreation and historically significant sites like Buffalo Groves Incorporated, the Bijou Basin Open Space, Castlewood Canyon State Park, the Elbert County Fair this year, celebrating 92 years of cherished livestock and agricultural traditions and wholesome 4-H opportunities for young people, and a bevy of small family-owned businesses that generate essential tax revenues that benefit the people of Colorado. And whereas the vast rolling hills and prairies of the eastern portion of two-lane State Highway 86 through Colorado's High Plains desert offer travelers serenely beautiful and unique vistas, frequently including falcon, hawk, eagle, pronghorn, and deer sightings that serve as a pastoral alternative to the hullabaloo of 4-lane I-70 and its heavy-duty truck traffic. And whereas in the centuries before European settlers arrived, the Arapaho, Cheyenne, Kiowa, Ute, Comanche, and other First Nations peoples of the Great Plains were the first to break in barely discernible trails that later served as the basis for primitive wagon routes, like that of the fabled South Branch of the historic Smoky Hill Trail, segments of which later became the alignment for the landmark Leavenworth and Pikes Peak Express stagecoach routes. And whereas prior to Colorado becoming a territory in 1861 and long before achieving statehood in 1876, when much of what is now Colorado was still part of the Kansas Territory, the 1858 Pikes Peak Gold Rush led to a massive 4-year migration of prospectors, adventurous, and, as prominent historian, professor, author Tom Knoll described them, gold grubbers, town puffers, prostitutes, gamblers, and journalists who traveled on foot, on horseback, or by wagon or stagecoach through Missouri and Kansas towards the Pikes Peak area of the Rocky Mountains via the storied South Branch of the Smoky Hill Trail, large segments of which are State Highway 86 today. And whereas the Elbert County Board of Commissioners and the mayors and trustees of the towns of Kiowa and Elizabeth support designating State Highway 86 as Colorado's Plains to Pines Scenic Corridor, now therefore be it resolved by the House of Representatives of the 75th General Assembly of the State of Colorado, the Senate concurring herein, 1, that the entire portion of State Highway 86 through Elbert County, Colorado be officially designated and branded the Plains to Pines Scenic Corridor. 2, that the Colorado Department of Transportation is authorized to accept and expend gifts, grants, and donations for the purpose of placing initial markers, signage, and xeriscape landscaping along portions of the route designated as State Highway to aesthetically brand and establish the Plains to Pines Scenic Corridor. And 3, that CDOT is authorized to enter into one or more intergovernmental agreements with the Board of County Commissioners of Elbert County, the town of Kiowa, and the town of Elizabeth for purposes of maintaining said markers, signage, and associated xeric vegetation for the Plains to Pines Scenic Corridor.
Senator Pelton R.
Thank you, Mr. President, and please be seated. I invite any of you that have not been on Highway 86 through Elbert County to go for a drive. I'm a true Flatlander. I love it out where I live. But Elbert County starts that way, flat, and then it changes over. You start to hit the Black Forest. You go through Kiowa. If you're coming from the east, then you go a little farther, you go through Elizabeth. It's just a beautiful, beautiful drive. My dad used to always take us that way every once in a while when we'd come up to Denver, come in the back way, and it was just a great drive. A year ago, I brought my mom up here to Denver for doctor's appointment and brought her up that highway, and she thanked me for doing that. It had been many, many years since her and Dad had been up it, so it was a great drive. It's a very pretty drive. I have a lot of things to say, but most of it was covered in the tribute. So what I'd like to do now is, I think somewhere in this chamber, but they're not necessarily on this floor, but there's a couple county commissioners, a mayor of Elizabeth, and the city manager of Kiowa. So welcome them, even though we don't know exactly where they're at.
Very good. Yeah. 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 The good senator from the Eastern Plains asked to be fined in order to be able to recognize those who may be somewhere in this chamber. The good senator, oh, that's a horrible number. The good senator will be fined $1. Senator Peltonar.
Again, Mr. President, I renew my motion for Senate, or the House Joint Resolution 18 to be passed.
Very good. Looks like your fine has been paid by Senator Baisley. The motion is the adoption of HJR 1018. Are there any no votes? With a vote of 35 ayes, 0 no, 0 absent, 0 excused, HJR 261018 is adopted. Co-sponsor, Senator Peltonar.
Thank you, Mr. President. I ask that this morning's roll call be added as co-sponsors.
Seeing no objection, the current roll call will be added as co-sponsors. Third reading of bills. Consent calendar. Mr. Schaffler, please read the titles of all the bills on the consent calendar.
Senate Bill 59 by Senators Cutter and Ball and Representative Lindsay concerning a prohibition on a member of the General Assembly holding multiple elected offices. Senate Bill 50 by Senators Marchman and Bright and Representatives Joseph and Soper concerning certain disclosures of policies that a child care center must provide to the caregivers of children being served at the child care center. Senate Bill 51 by Senators Ball and Liston and Representative Pascal and Ricks concerning the age attestation for users of computing devices. Senate Bill 110 by Senators Bright and Mullica and Representative Barone concerning revision of public assistance final disposition expense terms. Senate Bill 61 by Senators Rich and Roberts and Representatives Lukens and Richardson concerning a change to legal notice publication requirements for a county without a requisite legal newspaper. Senate Bill 26 by Senators Catlin and Mullica and Representative Leader and Winter T concerning increasing the gross vehicle weight rating limit for a passenger motor vehicle for which the use of a child restraint system is required.
Assistant Majority Leader Cutter. Majority Leader Cutter.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move the passage of all bills on third reading of bills consent calendar, which includes Senate Bill 59, Senate Bill 50, Senate Bill 51, Senate Bill 110, Senate Bill 61, and Senate Bill 26.
Amazing work from the greatest majority leader of all time. Majority Leader Cutter, that is. Any discussion on any of the bills? There's discussion on the bills, or no votes on the bills. Seeing no discussion, the motion is the passage of all the bills on the third reading of the bills consent calendar. Are there any no votes? Senator Zamora Wilson.
Thank you, Mr. President. I request to be a no vote for Senate Bill 2650 and Senate Bill 2651.
Senator Zamora Wilson will be recorded as a no vote for Senate Bill 50 and Senate Bill 51. Senator Peltonar.
Thank you, Mr. President. I wish to be recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 59.
Senator Peltonar recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 59. Senator Pelton B.
Thank you, Mr. President. I wish to be recorded a no vote on Senate Bill 59.
Senator Pelton B. recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 59. Senator Kirkmeyer.
Good morning, and thank you, Mr. President. I wish to be recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 59.
Senator Kirkmeyer recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 59. Senator Bright.
Thank you, Mr. President. I wish to be recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 59.
Senator Bright would be recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 59. I mean, it's like a line, man. It's like getting into a, you know, Senator Carson.
Thank you, Mr. President. I ask to be recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 50.
Senator Carson will be recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 50. Senator Rich.
Thank you, Mr. President. I wish to be recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 59 and Senate Bill 51.
Senator Rich will be recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 59 and Senate Bill 51. Senator Frizzell.
Good morning, Mr. President. I wish to be recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 2659.
Senator Brazil recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 59. Senator Baisley.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would like to please be recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 50 and Senate Bill 51.
Senator Baisley recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 50 and Senate Bill 51. Senator Amabile.
Thank you, Mr. President. I wish to be recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 51.
Senator Amabile recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 51. Senator Catlin.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to be recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 59.
Senator Catlin will be recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 59. Senator Liston.
Mr. President, I request to be recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 60 minus 1, which equals Senate Bill 59.
Very good. Senator Liston will be recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 60 minus 1, which is 59. And Mr. Minority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. I request to be recorded as a no vote on 059.
Mr. Minority Leader recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 59. Senator Coker.
I'm sorry, I thought we were in line for free iPhones.
Yes.
Actually, Mr. President, I would like to be considered a no vote on Senate Bill 51.
Senator Coker will be recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 51. We got one more person. Making your way to the well, walking fast. Such a good movie and song. Yeah, it's an inappropriate movie. Senator Marchman.
Thank you, Mr. President. I, too, would like to be recorded as no vote on Senate Bill 51.
Senator Marchman will be recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 51. Senator Cutter, what's going on here?
I, too, would like to be recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 51.
Senator Cutter will be recorded as a no vote on her own bill, Senate Bill 59. I'm just joking. Senate Bill 51. Anyone no votes? Please no. With a vote of 26 ayes, 9 noes, 0 absent, 0 excused, Senate Bill 59 is passed. Co-sponsors, Senators Kipp, Judah, Wallace, Weissman, Henriksen, Lindstedt, Exum. This is for 59 co-sponsors. Gonzalez. Please add the president with a vote of 32 ayes, 3 noes, 0 absent, 0 excused. Senate Bill 50 is passed. Co-sponsors. Senators Kipp, Gonzalez, Wallace, Henriksen, Exum. Please add the president with a vote of 28 ayes, 7 noes, 0 absent, 0 excused. Senate Bill 51 is passed. Co-sponsors, Senators Henriksen, with a vote of 35 ayes, 0 noes, 0 absent, 0 excused. Senate Bill 110 is passed. Co-sponsors, Senators Carson, Kipp, Exum, Snyder, Kirkmeyer, with a vote. I'm sorry, Mr. Schaffler, please add the president as a co-sponsor on 110. With a vote of 35 ayes, 0 noes, 0 absent, 0 excused, Senate Bill 61 is passed. Co-sponsors, Senators Marchman, Kipp, Carson, Pelton R., Liston, please add the president. 461. With a vote of 35 ayes, 0 noes, 0 absent, 0 excused. Senate Bill 26 is passed. Co-sponsors: Senators Frizzell, Roberts, Exum, Roberts again, Bright, Kirkmeyer, Doherty, Judah, please add, Senator Pelton B. Liston. Liston. Snyder. Please add the president. Third reading of bills. Final passage. Mr. Schaffler, please read the title of Senate Bill 21.
Senate Bill 21 by Senators Mulligan and Simpson, Representatives Barone and Pascal, concerning authorizing the Clean Fleet enterprise to encourage the replacement of high-emitting trucks with low-emitting trucks in motor vehicle fleets.
Mr. Minority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move Senate Bill 26021 on third reading, final passage, and ask for an aye vote.
Further discussion? Seeing none. The motion is the passage of Senate Bill 21. Are there any no votes? Senators Zamora Wilson. What? Carson. With a vote of 33 ayes, 2 noes, 0 absent, 0 excused, Senate Bill 21 is passed. Co-sponsors: Senators Judah, Kip, Snyder, Lindstedt, Roberts, Doherty, Benavidez. Been waiting to say that. Yeah. Did I see your hand? Wallace, Marchman, Catlin. Please add the president. General order, second reading of the bills. Majority Leader Rodriguez.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to lay over General Order second reading of bills until Wednesday, March the 4th, 2026.
The motion is lay over the General Order second reading of bills calendar Wednesday, March 4th, 2026. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it, and General Order second reading of bills calendar will lay over to Wednesday, March the 4th, 2026. Consideration of governor's appointments. Consent calendar. Mr. Schaffler, please read the appointments listed on the consent calendar.
Members of the Colorado Tourism Office Board of Directors for a term expiring June 1st, 2026, Liz Agostin of Tabernash, Colorado, to serve as an at-large member from tourism-based industries, occasioned by the resignation of Alexander Boyne of Erie, Colorado, appointed. For a term expiring June 1st, 2027, Carolyn Glover of Denver, Colorado, to serve as a representative of the food, beverage, and restaurant industry, occasioned by the resignation of Dana Rodriguez of Westminster, Colorado, appointed. For terms expiring June 1st, 2029, Megan Leatham of Colorado Springs, Colorado, to serve as a representative of a cultural event and facilities group, appointed. George Kirianakis of Denver, Colorado, to serve as an at-large member from tourism-based industries, appointed. Lisa Boyer of Denver, Colorado, to serve as a representative of private travel attractions and casinos, appointed.
Majority Leader Rodriguez.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move for passage of all the appointments on the governor's appointments consent calendar, which is Lisa Agostin of Tabernash, Caroline Glover of Denver, Megan Leatham of Colorado Springs, George Kirianakis of Denver, Lisa Boyer of Denver for the Colorado Tourism Office Board of Directors.
Any discussion? Seeing none, the motion is the confirmation of the appointments on the consent calendar. Are there any no votes? With a vote of 35 ayes, 0 noes, 0 absent, 0 excused, those appointments are confirmed. Signing of bills.
The President has signed Senate Resolution 3.
Delivery to the governor.
To the governor for signature on Monday, March 2nd, 2026 at 1 p.m. Senate Bill 10 and 52.
Announcements. Senator Coker.
Thank you, Mr. President. I ask for a moment of personal privilege.
Granted.
Thank you. Didn't announce this yesterday. I was meaning to get to it. My apologies. We had so many other things going on, moments and considerations, that I just wanted to announce that this is Read Across America Week this week. And we know that reading to our kids at a young age has been documented to improve their education achievement throughout their lifetime. So I just brought up a book here that I read to our daughters, my wife and I read to our daughters every night of their birthday. It's on the night you were born. And if you're looking for a nice little book to read to your kids, it's a great book. Just on the night you were born, so enchanted with you were the wind and the rain that they whispered the sound of your wonderful name. It goes on from there, talks about your name, you're the one and only you, and recommend that here for Read Across America.
Very good. Senator Kipp.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members of the Senate Finance Committee, we will be meeting today at 2 p.m. We will be hearing a confirmation for a member of the Colorado Racing Commission. We will also be hearing bills SB 26117, SB 26086, SB 261115. And yeah, look forward to seeing you all there.
Very good. Senator Wallace.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Senate State Veteran and Military Affairs Committee will be meeting today at 2 p.m. in the Old Supreme Court. We will hear confirmations for the State Personnel Board, as well as the Board of Commissioners of Veterans Community Living Centers, and House Bill 1068 and Senate Bill 87.
Very good. Further announcements. Is there an announcement? There is an announcement. Senator Catlin.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members, I'd like to remind you again that if you can see your way clearly, on Thursday night at the Warwick Hotel, the Colorado Optometrist Association is hosting a reception for us, and they would be more than happy to see you there. And if you're needing some eyeglasses or something, you might talk to them about that. But this should be a good time, 5:30 to 7 p.m. at the Warwick Hotel.
Very good. Senator Amabile. Senator Amabile.
Thank you, Mr. President. Yes, JBC will be meeting today upon adjournment of the House, and if that doesn't work out, then at 1:30. See you over there.
Very good. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, colleagues. We will be recessing as we need to read some bills across the desk. There is no need to stay. Mr. President, I move the Senate recess until 11 a.m. today.
For the motion, all those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The Senate will recess until 11 a.m. today.